Hello students, today we are going to discuss about cycloaddition reactions. So friends, already we discussed about the pericyclic reactions in which there are four types of pericyclic reactions: electrocyclic reactions, cycloaddition reaction, sigmatropic rearrangements, group transfer reactions. So friends, we already discussed about the electrocyclic reactions in my previous lectures. So today we are going to discuss about the second type of pericyclic reactions, that is cycloaddition reactions. Friends, as it is a pericyclic reaction, it is a concerted reaction and can be catalyzed or activated by heat or light. So let's see what is actually meant by cycloaddition. So friends, cycloaddition is a reaction in which two unsaturated molecules, okay, understood, two unsaturated molecules undergo an addition reaction to form a cyclic product. So cyclic product and an addition reaction, therefore cycloaddition reaction. So what is meant by unsaturated molecules? The molecules which have this kind of double bonds, we know that they are unsaturated molecules. So for example, ethylene or 1,3-butadiene or any other molecules which have double bond is called as unsaturated molecule. So friends, how this cycloaddition reaction proceeds? So cyclic product is formed at the expenses or loss of 2 pi bond and gain of 2 sigma bonds. You can see there are 2 pi bonds over here, and in the product there are 2 new sigma bond formed and a cyclic product. So 2 pi bond are lost from the reactants and 2 sigma bonds are gained in the product. Similarly, you can see in the second example also there are 3 pi bonds in the reactant and 1 in the product. So there are loss of 2 pi bonds and gain of 2 sigma bonds and a cyclic product. This is how we can distinguish between electrocyclic reactions and cycloaddition reaction. Okay, so cycloaddition reaction is the expense or loss of 2 pi bond and gain of 2 sigma bond, and a ring is called as cycloaddition reaction. So friends, there are cycloaddition reaction we can name or classify in different way. There are three main ways to classify or nomenclature the cycloaddition reaction. So how we can nomenclature this cycloaddition reaction? They can be classified on the basis of number of pi electrons participating. So friends, you can see here in the first reaction there are 4 pi bonds from this unit and 2 pi electrons from this unit. So this is a 4 plus 2 pi, this is a 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction. So this is a 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction. This is a 4 plus 6 plus 4 cycloaddition reaction. This is how the cycloaddition reactions are nomenclature or classified on the basis of pi electrons. So friends, there are other ways to classify cycloaddition reaction, that is the nature of orbitals undergoing change, that is pi orbital or sigma orbital. So you can see here there are 2 pi orbitals, 2 pi orbitals. So we can always say this is a 2 pi plus 2 pi cycloaddition, or you can say 4 pi plus 2 pi cycloaddition, and so on. So for our reference I have only taken one example, but you can nomenclature this type of reactions like 2 pi plus 2 pi, 6 pi plus 4 pi, 4 pi plus 2 pi. So on the basis of orbitals which are undergoing change, we can classify cycloaddition reaction. And third and important classification is stereochemical mode of cycloaddition, that is a supra-supra or antra-antra or syn or anti. Okay, so what is meant by supra and antra? So friends, you can see these are the frontier molecular orbital of ethylene. So if these frontier molecules, if this is a LUMO and two lobes on the same side, if they are showing bonding from same side, it is called as supra. If they are showing or reacting from same side, they are supra. But in this case, you can see here, this is blue bonding. So for this molecule, one is reacting, one upper lobe is reacting and another lower lobe is reacting. So this molecule is typically reacting intrafacially. But in this molecule, both the lobes, whether it is a positive lobe or negative lobe, doesn't matter. Both the lobes from same side are reacting with another molecule. So this is a suprafacially. Understood? This is a suprafacial because both the lobe from same side, and this is intrafacial because one lobe from below is reacting and another is from above side is or above the plane is reacting. So this is how we can classify the cycloaddition reaction as 2 pi s plus 2 pi s because both the lobes of from same side are reacting. This is antibonding, so there is no dotted line over here. So this is a suprafacial, this is a suprafacial. So we can say pi 2s plus pi 2s, that is a supra is reacting. Now in this case, one is supra, another is intra. So pi 2s for this and pi 2a for this. So this is a pi 2s plus pi 2a cycloaddition. This is how in SET or NET examination they ask the 2 marks question, what type of reaction is this in case of cycloaddition reaction. So you can classify cycloaddition reaction on the basis of number of pi electron, on the basis of nature of orbitals undergoing change, and thirdly stereochemical mode of cycloaddition. Okay, let's go ahead. Now let's see the 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. We are going to see the FMO method, that is frontier molecular orbital method, and in which we will see whether the reaction is symmetry allowed or symmetry forbidden. So first we will discuss about 2 plus 2 cycloaddition, and later on we are going to discuss about 4 plus 2 cycloaddition. So for 2 plus 2 cycloaddition there are 2 modes. First is thermal induced and another is photochemically induced. So in the first mode, that is thermally induced 2 plus 2 cycloaddition, you can see here, this is a ethylene, one molecule of ethylene, this is another molecule of ethylene, and after cycloaddition they are giving us a 4-membered ring and new 2 sigma bond. Okay, so as already we discussed about FMO, we can draw the FMO, that is a frontier molecular orbitals or molecular orbitals of one ethylene molecule. So for one ethylene molecule, this is a psi 1 and psi 2. This is psi 2 star, as there is a only 2 molecular orbitals. So 2 pi electrons are in psi 1 and psi 2 is empty, or we can say LUMO, that is the lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. This is how we can draw the molecular orbitals for one ethylene molecule. Let's draw for the second molecule. I think there is no confusion for second molecule because it will be exactly same for second molecule. But friends, although their molecular orbitals are same, when we are doing cycloaddition reaction, we are using HOMO of one molecule and LUMO of another molecule. Okay, actually the electrons from this HOMO are going to transfer to LUMO, that is the lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. Okay, so from HOMO to LUMO, so we need to see the stereochemistry of this HOMO and LUMO. So let's take separately this HOMO and this LUMO. So carefully you can see there are, for HOMO this is a plus plus minus minus, and for LUMO it's a plus minus and minus plus, one and the same. So let's take out separately and it will look like this. It will look like this. So what we did, we took HOMO over here, this HOMO we took over here, and we took LUMO over here, and we tried to make the bonding of same lobes. So we make the bonding between positive lobe, but for another lobe there is a anti-bonding. That means what we can conclude from this, that is because of this anti-bonding, this 2 plus 2 cycloaddition is thermally forbidden, or we can say it is a symmetry forbidden transition for thermally induced 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. This is how we can search for the FMO method. Now the B part, that is a photochemically induced 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. Let's go. Now take the photochemical HOMO and LUMO. So one molecule we need HOMO, LUMO. Okay. After that another molecule, when it is exposed to the light, one electron will be excited to an upper molecular orbital, that is psi2. So this one becoming now HOMO, highest occupied molecular orbital, and LUMO is over here. So take this HOMO and LUMO together and let's try to make the bonding between similar lobes. So friends, if you can see it here, this is a HOMO plus minus, HOMO plus minus, or we can write minus plus. You know that this is a phase correction for bonding. So this is a minus plus, this is a HOMO, and LUMO, that is a plus minus. So we are reacting plus minus. This is a LUMO and this is a HOMO. So if we join the similar lobe, that is positive positive is forming bonding and negative negative also forming bonding. So as you know that there is a bonding between two frontier molecular orbitals, this is a symmetry allowed transformation. Okay, so till now we don't see the symmetry. Now let's go back and see the symmetry of HOMO and LUMO. You can see here in the first example, let's see for the bonding. For HOMO, this is a C2 symmetry. You can see this is a C2 symmetry, and for LUMO, this is also C2 symmetry. That means if we have same symmetry of HOMO and LUMO, there is a symmetry allowed reaction or symmetry allowed transformation. But if we have different symmetries, you can see here for this HOMO, which symmetry is there? This is a M symmetry, okay, mirror plane. But in LUMO, there is the absence of mirror symmetry, that is MA, and this is a MS. So this transformation is symmetry forbidden, whereas this transformation is symmetry allowed, that is C2 is retained in the reactant or C2 symmetry of reactant is retained in the product. So this is how we can see that for symmetry allowed reaction, HOMO and LUMO should have same symmetry. So let's see the stereochemistry of this 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. You can see here, this is one example of 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. This is a trans product. This is two PH group are opposite in direction. Okay, these are opposite plane. Okay, they are in opposite plane, and the another pi electron system is symmetric. So we need not to consider the symmetry of this molecule. Let's consider symmetry or stereochemistry of this molecule. As the reaction is concerted, stereochemistry of reactant is maintained in the product. You can see this is a trans reactant. So in the product, one pH is above the plane and another is below the plane. So this trans stereochemistry is maintained in the product. Therefore, we can say that as the reaction is concerted, stereochemistry of reactant is maintained in the product. So this is the question for you guys. This is a cis product. Okay, this is a sixth reactant. So if we react this molecule with this molecule, you can see there is a pH and CN on the same side, or for hydrogen, both the hydrogens are on the same side, so they are down down, or we can write down up up. Okay, this is how the stereochemistry of reactant and product can be seen in the 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. So friend, this is all about 2 plus 2 cycloaddition, its FMO approach, its stereochemistry and its formation. In the next lecture, we are going to discuss about 4 plus 2 cycloaddition, and very well known is known as Diels-Alder reaction. So in the next lecture we will discuss about 4 plus 2 cycloaddition, is FMO approach, is stereochemistry. If you have any doubt regarding 2 plus 2 cycloaddition, please feel free to ask. Thank you very much.